Today I'm going to talk about someone who's not a gun person. Maybe never even shot a gun. Doesn't even like guns. But you're starting to feel a pinch because a lot of people are getting attacked these days. People running through public with knives, cutting and killing people, shooting people, mass shootings. And you want to go buy a gun, just in case. Well, the best gun, I've been doing this forever. 50 years. The best gun for a person who knows nothing about guns. The only thing he wants the gun for is emergencies only. And the very minimum that he can stay alive is a revolver. They call it a revolver a wheel gun because it has a wheel. The bullets go in here. When you shoot it, it rotates the cylinder and it brings the bullets up. Each one, a bullet here goes in the chamber, which is right here in the back of the barrel. After the bullet comes in, that's when the bullet comes out. It's very simple. You have to point it, pull the trigger, and shoot it. It's the only thing it does. It's not like an automatic. It has built-in safeties. You can drop it, beat on it, and it won't go off. The only way it go off is pulling the trigger. This has probably got a 12-pound trigger. The gun weighs more than the trigger pulls. It's totally empty, so you can see. But this gun will not go off. I can spin it all day long, bounce it, whip it around. It just can't go off. Because the gun only weighs 1.5 pounds, and it takes 12 pounds to pull the trigger. So, very safe, very simple. And you'll see all kinds of different things you should do, stances, push and pull, and all this other stuff. You don't need to worry about all that. We're going to do it very simple. You buy this revolver. You load it. And here's how you shoot it. Let's go down here a little bit. First, we'll deal with how to load the gun. It's called a wheel gun. Like I said, it has a wheel cylinder, they call it. It has 5 holes, takes 5 bullets. What you want to do is you want to take these 2 fingers, insert them through the gun, and you hold the gun like this in your hand so you can load it. You put them in one at a time. Then with your thumb you rotate the cylinder, see? You rotate it so the next hole's up. You rotate it so the next hole's up. You rotate it so the next hole's up, or you can just put them in any way you want. Stick them in there. You shut it and make sure it's locked. Don't touch the trigger until you're ready to shoot. And always grip. Got a fly in my glasses here. And always shoot with your hand as high as you can up on the grip. You don't want to hold it where the grip's sticking way up. You want to fit snug in your hand and get a good tight grip. And when you get ready to shoot, put your finger on the trigger and shoot. Now, you see a lot of videos. The guys that shoot a lot, they're getting into stances and shooting, doing this, doing that, push, pull, and all that stuff. Okay? If you're the person that's not a gun person, you've never owned a gun, well, let me show you how to open it when you unload it. This is the latch that unloads the cylinder, it's called. You know, I already told you so. You push that, and it opens up, and you just push the button on, empty it, I'll show you again. Okay? So forget all those stances, all that stuff. You're not going to be shooting far because you're not a gun person. You're not going to be going to the problem. You see a problem, you're going to be leaving. This is in case you can't leave. Somebody pops out, they got a knife, they want to kill you, or they want to kidnap you, make you a slave, whatever they want to do. And you don't want to do that. So you just happen to have bought a gun. You practice some of the stuff at home in the mirror with no ammo in the house at all, in the car. No ammo in the gun. Everything out. Empty gun, you practice pulling the trigger and doing what I'm going to show you right now. All you need to do for this close range self-defense is why this gun is so sweet. It's simple, reliable. It can sit in your drawer until you die, and the next guy pulls it open the drawer, it'll fire. Can't say that for a lot of semi-automatics. If I were to ask you to point to that balloon right there, you would go, that balloon. That's how you shoot. Which balloon you want to shoot? That one. Which balloon you want to shoot? That one. Which balloon you want to shoot? That one. That one. Just like that. Okay, well we have 5 shots, so I'll shoot that old balloon. Okay. And here's how you unload it. You push this latch, which is right here on the gun. You push that latch, cylinder opens, you push the curtain down, and knocks all the ammo out. You unload it, safe, and done. Unless you're going to practice to shoot some more. So as I said, you load the gun. I'll do one more time. Again, you open the crane. You take these two fingers, stick them in with the cylinder, and the other part goes around the gun like this. You're holding the gun, and the thing's out. See? Unload it. Now, one at a time, you put the bullets in the hole and you turn them. Bullet in the hole, you turn them. This is just I have a speed loader, which I'll show you. You can load them all at once, but you're probably not, if you're that type of good person, you're probably not going to play with that too often. I'll show you later. Now, we'll go over this one more time. We don't have any balloons here. Same thing. You're going to look at the target. What part of you want to hit? The chest. That's it. Very simple. Ammo's unloaded. Call the cops. Tell you got a dead guy here, a wounded guy running to the hospital, whatever you got to do. Had to defend your life for whatever reason. And this gun will have done you well. And you have never liked it. You had trouble buying it. You hated it. But it saved your life. It's like a seatbelt. I don't like them. They smell. They're uncomfortable. But if they save your life, you like them. You might hate this gun. But if you do what I just told you, which balloon you want to bust, boom, boom, boom. He's dead, you're alive, or he's left and you're still here and you can go home. You're going to say, that gun wasn't all that bad, aren't you? Let's cover a couple more things. Okay, do one more thing. Again, two fingers in your hand. These two, stick them into the gun, fingers around the gun like that, and you're going to feed the ammo and load it, right? Okay. Now, if you're not a gun person, you're probably not going to buy a holster and carry it around that often. But if you got the thing, it's handy to have. If you want to keep it in your house, don't worry about it. But if you do go out and you want to take the gun, and this video is primarily towards women, don't tell my wife I used a good purse because I couldn't find an older one. You might stick it in your purse. Alright. Nobody else is around the range here. This could look bad. You got a purse on, right? This is another advantage of this particular gun. A revolver. A semi-automatic like this, which I mainly carry. When you shoot it, the slide goes back. And there's stuff inside your purse, or the stuff lining into the purse, or the leather itself catches the slide, it doesn't work, it'll jam up. This gun will jam up in your purse. This one won't, because there's no hammer sticking out, like on some semi-automatics and some revolvers. The hammer is concealed. So if you happen to have this on you, and somebody suspicious comes up, you got your purse, they say, I'm going to kidnap you, kill you, stab you, run you over. You're going to say, what not? What are you going to say? What about that balloon? What about that balloon? There you go. Now the purse is a little bit ruined, a little smoky, the big hole in it. But the bad guy is dead. Great gun, revolver. Smith & Wesson 38 plus P. Plus P means it has a little extra power if you need it, or you can just, these are just regular 38 you're just using. 38 Smith & Wesson. If you hate guns, you can't stand them. You invented the word liberal, but you don't tell your friends. You're in some shaky situations sometimes. You want to carry a gun? If you can point your finger, learn how to load and be safe, you can be safe. You can always buy another purse and buy some more ammo. Hope you enjoyed it. Quick, simple, and easy. Load, be safe. If you need it, point and shoot just like you point your finger. Have a good one. Oh, I forgot to mention, since I might put this on Facebook, a lot of people don't know my background. I was a world-class shooter in the World Peace and Fire Games, international competition around the world, Australia, Canada, USA. Won 12 medals. So did fairly good in the competition. and other type of shooting. Lots and lots of experience on the street, on the range. And just to give you my level of experience, telling you what I just told you. Comes from experience. You don't like guns, but you use it as a tool. I don't like hammers, but I got one. As long as you're not operating at a close range where you're in danger, if you can pull that trigger and hit what you're looking at, you're doing good. Easy as pointing your finger up close. So, even if you hate the gun, sometimes it might save your life. And if you like the gun, it makes it a little bit easier because you'll shoot it more often. But a revolver you can buy in 99.99% of the time, never even fire it, and trust it when it goes off. Probably higher than that, 99.999, that it will go off. And because you're not going to be shooting far, you're not a cop. Unless you had to, but trust the revolver. That would be a good, simple way to start. You don't need to know very little about the mechanics, operations, or concepts of an automatic. This one, you put the bullets in the hole, put it away when you need to pull the trigger. Good luck, have fun. It's a fun thing once you do it. But like I said, if you don't like it, still can save your life.